Your liver does not scream when something is wrong. It stays quiet while it slowly breaks down, usually without pain, warnings, or drama. You can live your normal life, working, eating, laughing, scrolling, while your liver quietly loses function in the background. Most people think liver disease happens only to heavy drinkers or hospital patients. In reality, millions of ordinary people are walking around with fat-filled, inflamed livers and don't even know it. The frightening truth is that when symptoms finally appear, damage is often advanced. In some cases, most of the liver may already be gone. The good news? Your liver can repair itself if you catch the problem in time. This video reveals the hidden causes, early warning signs, and what you can do before silent damage becomes permanent. Number 10. That strange pressure under your right ribs. Have you ever noticed a heavy sensation under your right rib cage? Not stabbing pain, not burning, just an uncomfortable fullness that feels out of place? That sensation is not imaginary. When the liver becomes inflamed, it swells slightly. The liver itself feels little pain, but it presses against surrounding tissues, nerves, and membranes that definitely do. The result is dull discomfort under the ribs. Sometimes the sensation does not stay there. It climbs into the shoulder, moves into the neck, or settles beneath the shoulder blade. People stretch it, massage it, ice it, blame posture. The liver stays silent and keeps pressing from within. It is not pain, it is pressure, and pressure is a message. Number 9. The energy switch turned off without explanation. When your stamina disappears without a clear reason, your liver deserves a closer look. As liver activity weakens, your body struggles to manage energy properly. Glucose is no longer stored or released efficiently, toxins begin to build up in the bloodstream, and low-grade inflammation spreads throughout the system. You wake up already tired, meals leave you feeling heavy instead of fueled, and everyday effort drains you faster than it should. It feels like your internal battery never fully charges anymore. Most people blame stress, age, or poor sleep habits, never suspecting the liver. But behind the scenes, that organ is working overtime and slowly losing the battle. Number 8. Unexplained itching that refuses to stop. Persistent itching, particularly at night or on the hands and feet, is a signal worth paying attention to. When bile does not flow properly, waste substances remain trapped inside tissues rather than being removed from the body. These substances irritate delicate nerve endings in the skin, creating an urge to scratch that no lotion can soothe and no soap can cause. The discomfort does not come from dry skin or allergies. It comes from inside. When itching appears with no obvious explanation, your liver may be the voice behind the irritation. Number 7. When your skin starts drawing maps. Tiny red vein patterns sometimes appear across the chest, arms, or face like faint road maps beneath the skin. These spider-like vessels form when the liver can no longer break down hormones efficiently. Estrogen rises, blood vessels expand, and the skin begins to change in ways that are easy to notice but hard to understand. In men, this hormone imbalance may even trigger unexpected physical changes such as breast tissue growth or unusual hair loss. Your skin may seem like the problem, but it is only the messenger. The liver is the one writing the message. Number 6. The thyroid struggles when the liver breaks. The liver and the thyroid operate like teammates running the same race. When one falls behind, the other starts to stumble. As liver function weakens, the body can no longer activate thyroid hormones efficiently, and the results appear slowly but steadily. Hair begins to thin without explanation, energy levels collapse, the skin dries out, cholesterol climbs, and weight becomes stubborn and unpredictable. Many people are treated for thyroid problems without ever being told that the liver might be the real issue underneath. In some cases, Medication manages the symptoms while the true source of the problem continues quietly in the background. The thyroid may be struggling, but the liver is often the organ pulling the strings. Number 5. Your vitamin D does nothing. You can step into the sunlight every day and swallow vitamin D supplements religiously, yet still find your levels stuck below normal. When this happens, the liver is often the missing link. Vitamin D cannot become useful inside your body until it passes through the liver and is activated. If the liver is damaged or exhausted, the vitamin travels through the bloodstream like an unused key that fits no lock. Over time, this leads to weaker bones, slower immunity, constant fatigue, restless sleep, and shifting moods that feel impossible to explain. You are consuming light itself, but your body no longer knows how to turn it into strength. Number 4. Urine turns into a warning sign. A healthy liver quietly filters waste and toxins before they can harm the body. But when it begins to fail, that waste must find another exit. The kidneys become reluctant backups, forcing harmful substances into the urine instead. The change often appears subtle at first, but grows more obvious with time. Darker color, stronger odor, and a difference that lingers instead of fading. It looks like dehydration, but it is not. It feels temporary, but it is not. Sometimes urine is not just waste. It is the body's warning written in liquid form. Number 3. Stool loses its color. Color tells a powerful story, especially when it comes to digestion. When bile flows as it should, stool has its natural brown color, a quiet sign that everything inside is working properly. But when bile becomes blocked or scarce, that color fades. Stools may turn pale, gray, or clay-like, signaling that fat digestion and vitamin absorption are no longer happening the way they should. Without sufficient bile, nutrients simply pass through the body without being used, and deficiencies take hold slowly and silently. When color disappears from stool, energy, strength, and health often begin to fade with it. Number 2. Darkness becomes dangerous. When bile production is disrupted, vitamin A can no longer be absorbed properly, and vision is one of the first systems to pay the price. Night vision begins to fade, low light feels uncomfortable, and the eyes grow dry and strained. What once felt familiar slowly becomes difficult to navigate, and darkness starts to feel like unfamiliar territory. Most people blame aging, too much screen time, or genetics for the change, never suspecting the liver as the source. You may think your eyesight is failing, but the real problem could be hidden much deeper than your eyes. Number 1. Swollen legs and feet. Swelling in the feet and ankles is more than a minor inconvenience. It is often one of the body's loudest alarms that blood is no longer moving smoothly through the liver. As pressure builds inside the abdominal veins, fluid begins to leak into surrounding tissues, and the lower body becomes the silent collection point. Socks start leaving deep impressions, shoes feel tighter than before, and walking gradually becomes uncomfortable. This is almost never an early sign. It is a warning that damage has advanced far enough to interfere with circulation and that the liver is struggling under a burden it can no longer carry alone. If this video made you pause and think, that's your sign to act. Your liver doesn't ask for attention. It just keeps working until it can't anymore. So take care of it now, not later. Hit like to spread awareness, subscribe so you don't miss life-saving videos like this, and share this with someone you care about, because one small click today could protect a life tomorrow.